Hey guys, so today I'm showing you the tutorial of how I got this really basic makeup look. It's just my everyday makeup look, so I hope you enjoy it. I realized that I forgot to film an intro, so you're going to notice that my hair doesn't look like this in the video, so hope you enjoy. Alright. Okay, so first I start off with my foundation, and it's the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, and mine's in Ivory. I think I just grabbed the second lightest color because one, it oxidizes, two, I'm pretty pale, so I wanted to make sure, and I just used one pump. I've definitely seen other people who use quite a bit more than that, and I feel like your foundation's definitely gonna look better if you just do foundation all over, a light amount, and then just conceal the rest. So yeah, I just kind of use this, rub it all over. I've heard people say that they prefer to put it on with their hands, but I don't, because, well, for one, I don't like the way it feels on my hands. It feels super weird when it dries. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror. I have a few mirrors set up. It feels super weird when it dries on my hands. It makes my hands feel dirty, even though I don't get that feeling when I put it on my face. So, kind of strange. Oops, that's my phone. So yeah, I just do it all over. The stuff dries pretty fast, so your best bet is to kind of go section by section. And luckily this seems to match my face pretty well, so stoked. And this stuff is great. I used to get Makeup Forever matte velvet, but I don't have to buy that anymore, which it's $30 or so. Yeah, I don't have to buy that anymore because I kind of actually prefer this finish better. I wouldn't say they have the same finish, but the Makeup Forever matte velvet can get really cakey even when you only do a small amount, so that's why I've kind of given up on that. Okay, so after foundation, I go and I'm just using my Neutrogena 3-in-1 concealer for eyes, and I just put that over my dark circles. I have, going through old pictures, I've literally had dark circles since I was 2 years old. I think it's just a hereditary thing, and this stuff actually works pretty well. I have this horrible habit of dispensing way too much. Yeah, so I just put it on with my ring finger, pat it underneath my eyes. I kind of go down, you know how the whole Kim Kardashian triangle thing with the concealer where you go down like that? I kind of do that, but not as dramatic as Kim usually does. And so then I'm going to go through and just spot conceal stuff that's looking not so concealed so far. So here, I'll move my thing over here so you guys can see. And then if I see anywhere where I didn't blend my foundation out so well, I'll kind of smooth out with my fingers. But yeah, so for the spot concealing, I'm just using the Maybelline Cover Stick. I found it actually works really well. For concealing acne, for whatever reason, I feel like sticks work better because they tend to be more high coverage, and I like that this one matches my skin tone. So now I'm just kind of going through and dabbing it to blend it out, and like I said, this is really good coverage, so so it definitely covers super well. Now that I'm done with that, I've been using the Physicians Formula Super BB, and I love this. It looks like a million shades darker. This isn't even true. That's how it's showing up on camera. It's way darker. But I use it with this big fluffy brush, so it shears it out. I just got this from a Costco kit. And so just use it all over. I love it. It gives like such a nice, just kind of airbrushed look. And like before I started using that, I was using the Makeup Forever HD powder, which I actually still have a ton of because I caved and bought the big thing, but I kind of like this a little bit better even. So I'm kind of glad that I found good drugstore alternatives to, you know, expensive Sephora brand, well, not Sephora brand, but products I had to buy at Sephora. Okay, so now face makeup's on. Did the whole thing. I have oily skin, and this actually holds up really well throughout the day for me. Now for eyes, for my everyday makeup, I actually keep it extremely simple. So today I'm just going to take the MAC like Hello Kitty Lucky Tom palette. This came out so long ago, but I'm still trying to work through it. And I use this color. It's just a dark color, so any kind of dark, mostly matte color will work. It's insane. I use this every day, and I haven't even like hit pan yet. And for eye makeup, on the average, I really don't do much. I just take it and I smudge it into the outer corner. Like, don't ask me why I do this, because I've literally, like, for quick makeup, I've done this since high school. Since, yeah, like early high school. I feel like, for me, I like that this is brown because sometimes I feel like black eyeliners look way too harsh on my skin tone, which is hilarious because I have so many black eyeliners. Like, I have MAC one, I have like Makeup Forever one, I have like some like drugstore one, and I never use it. So yeah, just literally smudge it, and I feel like one eye looks different. My eyes are like totally different shapes, but that's, yeah, it's just the joys of being human. Alright, so I just do that. If I feel like it or have time, I'll actually go through and do a winged eyeliner with my brown e.l.f. cream eyeliner, because once again, like, it's a whole black looking too harsh on my skin tone. I just feel like, because my hair's not like very dark and I'm really pale, and so it just doesn't look so good. So now I'm taking the Maybelline XXL Pro, and I'm just doing a light coating on both eyelashes. Okay, so done with that. While I let that dry, I'll do my eyebrows. So first I just take a little eyebrow comb thing. Feels like this is about to break. And I brush them out, get them in place. And I switch between using the Milani one, but lately I've been using the powder one because the Milani one's kind of cool tone and the powder one's more warm tone. So I don't know, it's kind of, I guess it's just whatever I feel. And I think with like having the tips of my hair lighter, it looks better to have it more warm tone. So it's basically the same technique where I just kind of trace the outline and then fill it in. And definitely when I first started doing this, it took practice. That looks weird. Whatever. It took practice to make it so that it wasn't too harsh with like having, you know, any sort of like eyeshadow too concentrated in certain areas more than others and that sort of deal. So if you're having trouble with your eyebrows, seriously, just keep practicing. Alright, eyebrows are on. And so now I'm going to do bronzer, and some or most people may say that I overdo the bronzer because I use it as like a contour, so I'm just going to put it kind of starting at the top of my ear to my mouth. Okay, it's weird doing it on camera. So I just kind of go like that, and I just go back and forth, get a nice wash. So as I was saying, some people may say I use too much and I don't blend it, but honestly that's just what I do, and if I'm using too much, then I don't know. I like it this way. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry if I sound all tired. Like, I've just been like having issues where I feel like I wake up a bunch during the night. Maybe I have sleep apnea. That would suck, because it's mostly in men, and especially overweight men, and I am neither. And so then, oh sorry, by the way, the bronzer was the Shade and Sculpt by Gellar. My mom gave this to me, so I really like it, and it was really nice of her. Now I'm gonna use MAC Dollymix. Just take that on my cheeks. I don't like to bring it like super like in. I kind of keep it on the outside. I just kind of, I don't know, I almost kind of stipple it on just because this is a sheer tone blush, so I do want kind of a good amount of concentration. And as far as my everyday makeup goes, I really don't always wear blush. There was probably a good year and a half that I don't think I wore any blush. You know, for some reason, I feel like this side always ends up crazier, so let's kind of get rid of that. I'm just gonna take what I used for the powder, blend that out more. There we go. And then last cheek product. For some reason, I'm all about the cheeks. Where did, oh, okay. I'm gonna take Benefit Moonbeam. You know what's kind of cool about this tutorial, I guess, is the fact that most of it is drugstore products. Except for what? Just the cheeks and the eyebrows. Well, and I'm probably gonna wear MAC lipstick today. So then I just pat it in like that, kind of follow the contours of my cheeks. I kind of even round it upwards. So the Moonbeam highlighter is like, it's kind of funny because it looks like it would be gold, but it's actually pink. It like, when you see it, it turns up kind of hot pinky, so it goes really well with the MAC Dollymix. Now back to eyelashes. So I'm gonna use now the black side because I used the primer before. Now I take Maybelline's the Falsies, and I'm going to do a coat on each eye, and then depending how those coats go, I may go for a third or a fourth, depending on if you count the primer as a coat, which I guess you would. I mean, why wouldn't you? That's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically it. Sometimes I'll do bottom mascara, but not always, because truthfully, I have like no bottom eyelashes. So usually it ends up being more like mascara all over my bottom eyelid than eyelashes. I guess I'll just put on some real basic chapstick. I got this for the birthday thing from Sephora's, the sugar one, sugar treatment. And if I'm going to do nude lips, I'll use like my little e.l.f. lip exfoliator, but I'm not gonna do that today. It's super easy though. Yeah, I hope this helped you guys in some ways to kind of give you an idea of what you can do for your makeup if you just want something quick but still look, you know, awake and like semi put together. So, alright, have a good day.